Hi everybody, how are you? I'm 5 minutes late. I'm so sorry. I've been running around like a crazy person. I'm a little out of breath right now. And the crazy thing is I was off today, so I think I'm better off on the days that I work and come home and do a live than on my day off because I kind of didn't manage my time properly today. It's hot here in Texas. It's 105 when I checked about a half of an hour ago. So I will admit I did spend some time in the pool today, so that might have messed up my schedule a little. So anyway, apologies for being late. Thank you if you're joining me either live now or on the replay. I've got a quick card class tonight. I think it's going to be fun. Just making sure I'm coming up here on Facebook and I see it. Make sure the volume is off. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of a mess too. I didn't even have time to do my makeup and my hair, so I kind of have pool hair, kind of a mess, but it's going to be a fun card class, so thank you again for joining me. All right, so if this is the first time joining, my name is Laura Roderick. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in San Antonio, Texas. I hope everybody is having a great week. Normally I go live on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Central Time. But this week I went on Thursday because it's been a crazy week. I had a lot going on. So thank you for joining me on my not regular day, or if you're watching the replay, thanks too. All right, every week I do a little prize for people that share my video. Hi, Lisa. Thanks for joining and thanks for sharing. So the winner from 2 weeks ago, I wasn't on last week, right? I can't remember. Was I on last week? Oh, I'm a little confused if it was last week or the week before that we did the beautiful balloons class. It could have been last week. I don't know. I'm getting a little mixed up. Everything's going so fast lately. But anyway, the prize for that was this pack of this in color jute twine. It's a 5-pack with all the in colors for this year, the new colors. And the winner of that is Kelly Frank. So Kelly, thank you for sharing. Thank you to everybody who shared my video, and I'll be getting those in the mail to you. This week I thought I would give away this set of these adhesive back snowflakes. We're all going to think about Christmas cards pretty soon, and this is a new product this year, and I think it's a lot of fun. It's got different color snowflakes in white and gold and kind of a copper. So share. All you have to do is share the video either to Facebook or YouTube, and just write in the comments that you shared, because sometimes when you just click shared and don't put it in the comments, I can't tell who it is that shared. Okay. All right, you guys, let's get started. I'm going to turn my camera down and we'll get going on tonight's video. All right, let's make sure we have a good area here. Okay, I think we're good. All right, let me pull my chair up closer. All right, so this week we're going to be making 3 cards and a little gift box, and we're going to be using this Everyday Thanks stamp set out of the catalog. This is on page 60. Here's a couple samples in the catalog of cards that they've made over here. These are the cards that we're going to make tonight. So we have like a little nurse or doctor one. Thank you for everything you do. Now, if you'll notice, these cards are basically the same card. And so what I was doing originally, this one is like a teacher, thank you. This one for maybe a football coach. And then we're doing a little gift card box. Again, for a teacher, this would make a great first day of school gift for teachers. I know people are starting to start school. So what I did originally was, there's a lot of standalone stamp sets. And I thought, I'm just going to do a bunch of random stamp sets in one class. And so I did this card first. And I thought, okay, I'm going to do this one for this set. But then I thought, well, I'd like to show some alternatives for this too. So I made these 2 cards as alternatives. And then I was going to move on to some other stamp sets. And then I thought, well, this is pretty much a class already. And then just added the gift box. So I said, okay, we're just going to stick with our normal 1 set theme. So that's what we're doing tonight. So these should be pretty quick and easy. All right, so this is the stamp set. It's got some really nice little stamps in there that you can get creative with. We're also going to be using the scalloped contours dies, and I'm using this one right here in the middle Okay, so we're going to use that on a couple cards. I use this quite often too. This is the Give It a Whirl dies. I've never used these dies properly, but I like some of the dies that are in here, which I think are great. Basic dies. These clouds are nice because they're stitched around the edges. But tonight we're going to be using the stars, and there's 2 sets of stars in the kit, which is great because we use a lot of stars tonight. So we're cutting out 2 sets at once. And then these beautiful hearts. These are perfectly shaped hearts, in my opinion. So lots of fun dies in this set. This is Give It a Whirl. So we're going to be using those. And then another one of my basic everyday ones that I use a lot is the Stylish Shape dies, and we're going to use that for these 2 banners right here. Okay, so let's get out what we need for our first case right here. And you guys know I love this color combination, and I'm in love with this DSP too. I need to get a drink of water. Hold on one second. Okay, so we're going to start with a basic card base, which is going to be Berry Burst. And this is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. We're going to do the basic 5 1/4 by 4, just basic white cardstock for the inside. So I'm going to set this aside. Our first layer is going to be this beautiful DSP. And this is that large pack of designer series paper. It's called Delightfully Eclectic. And we've used a lot of different things for it. So tonight out of the pack, we're going to use the flowered one. We're going to use this multi-striped one. We're going to use this one that I've already cut up so you can't see the whole thing, which is kind of like a ledger or a notebook papery type one. So that's what we're going to use tonight. And you can see there's lots of really fun prints that I haven't even played with yet. I love this one. There's just lots of, you can do so many things and make cards with just the DSP from these sets. So more playing to come with that stuff later. Okay, so I've cut out a 5 1/4 by 4 of that Delightfully Eclectic DSP for a layer. I've taken Bubble Bath and cut out that die I showed you from the Scallop Contours dies. And it looks like I'm missing my white. Let me see if I have an extra one cut out. We're probably just going to have to cut that one out because I don't see it. Or unless maybe I put it away. Let's see, does this work? We'll cut this down a little bit to make it work. Or is it this one? It's this one. Okay, usually I put away a couple extras in case I mess something up, so I must have put the one from this set aside already. Okay, so this white piece is just going to go right on top, and this is the piece we're going to stamp on. And this piece of basic white is 3 1/4 by 2 inches. Okay, and then we cut out the banner out of basic white as well, and we'll stamp on that. And then out of the Bubble Bath, I cut these heart dies. Now I've got, I cut 2 sets, so I have a small, medium, and large. And I'm not sure where my small one went. It's probably still in the envelope. So I've got an extra one. And then I have another large one that we're going to use on the inside. So these are already die cut and ready to go. And then this is just another strip from the bottom that we're going to just put on the inside to finish off the inside of the card, okay? And so this is 4 inches across, and it is 3/4 of an inch. Okay, so let's do our stamping first. So I need my Bubble Bath stamp pad, and we're going to do the Band-Aid first. I think I'm going to need to re-ink this one at some point because it's starting to get a little bit too light. So here is our Band-Aid with the heart in the middle. And we're going to just stamp this on a diagonal right across like this. Cute, right? One of the cards I showed you in the catalog, they kind of use the Band-Aids as a background too. So I was playing around with that a little bit too. You can see you could also use it as a background if you wanted to do that. Okay, so we've got that ready. The next thing we're going to do is stamp with our Berry Burst. And we've got our stethoscope stamp, and I'm just going to stamp that right over this stamp that we have already. So we've got that. And then the thank you for everything you do, also in Berry Burst on our banner. Okay, now we can start putting the card together. So we'll take our first layer and use a little bit of seal. Get that centered up. All right, then we're going to use some seal and put the little white piece that we just stamped on the scalloped, right in the middle like that. Then we're going to pop this up with some dimensionals. Oh, Lisa, thank you. She said she loves my nail color. Thank you. It almost matches a little bit, right? Not quite, but... All right, we'll just put this on an angle right about here. Then we're gonna do our banner, and we're gonna pop that up too. I'm gonna add just a little bit of adhesive at the top of this, so it sticks to the layer that's already popped up. And then we'll put some dimensionals around some other parts of it. And we'll put this at kind of an angle this way, just like that. And then I'm gonna pop up one of the hearts, one of the big ones. Put this one right up here. And then the other two, I'm just gonna use a little bit of, I'm gonna use seal on this one because it's easy. Just like that. And then this one, I really need some glue. So let me get my glue started here. All right. Let's see if I can just get a little bit. Nope, not yet. Someday you guys will be so surprised when I actually get my glue going before I go on the air, right? How do I remember to do that? Okay. All right, let us add some ribbon. And I'm using this bubble bath colored ribbon. This is a sheer ribbon trio. And it's got that silver trim on the edges, which is so, so, so pretty. And coordinates just beautifully. So we'll just tie a bow with that. Very messy bow. Just pull it a little bit tighter. Okay, keep it kind of big. All right, I want this just to come down just a little bit. Let me see if I can play with it a little. Okay, I'm gonna use a glue dot and just put that right up here. And then we'll get some of our rhinestone basic jewels. And I'm just using the small ones. I'm just gonna pick up a few of those and put them in different places. One on the heart over here. And then we'll put one over here on the banner. And that's it, nice and easy, right, for our first card? Okay, I think that would be a great card to give to a doctor or a nurse, maybe someone who's taking care of people. Really pretty colors. All right, then we're moving on to teachers, right? Because we need to appreciate the teachers. Oh, you know what? Let's go back. I did not finish the inside of this card, which all I did was I already have a piece in here of the 5 1/4 by 4 basic white. So we'll put that down. Checking my fingers to see if I have ink on my fingers yet. So, I mean, you can decorate the insides any way you like. The easiest thing for me, and I know I do this a lot, is just to take a strip of paper and just coordinate on the bottom to match the front. And then I just took one of those large hearts that I cut out and just put that across nice and flat because we don't want to put too much bulk on the inside. And just like that. Okay, so now we've got the inside done too. Okay, Easy breezy. Let me take a second to get out a baby wipe and check my fingers for ink. Okay, let's go to the second one. All right, so here are the pieces for this one. Good, I think I got all the little ones out. All right. All right, starting with Night of Navy this time. Still basic card base, just like before, right? 8.5 by 5.5, square to 4 1/4. Then the next layer I have is Calypso Coral. This is 5 1/4 by 4. The next one after that is that DSP that I showed you, and this is 5 by 3 3/4. All right, and then for the inside, we've got this is crushed curry, and I use that same scalloped contours dies to cut that out. This is going to be the piece of white that we are going to put our pencil on. Okay, and this is again same size of the basic white. It is 3 1/4 by 2 inches. 3 1/4 by 2. Okay, so I'll put that aside. We have basic white of the label die. And then I have this piece extra, and this is what we're going to stamp, and we're just going to fussy cut that out. Super easy. Then I've got the stars. I cut one set. They come in the little set of 3. I cut one of the crushed curry, the Night of Navy, and the Calypso Coral. So we have a lot of stars there. Okay, so let's do our stamping. And I'm going to start with Memento because we're going to do some coloring on this. All right, so I'm just going to stamp the pencil here. In Memento, I'm going to stamp Night of Navy for the sentiment this time. I'm using the same sentiment. You can mix it up if you like. Let me just clean my stamp really quick. All right. Got that. And then let's just do a little bit of coloring with the blends to kind of make it look like a pencil. So I have Daffodil Delight in the light and the dark. Let me start with the dark. And I'm just going to kind of do some shading this way. I don't know what happened, but this keeps popping out of my blends on my Daffodil. I might have to get a new one. It's hard to color with it because it keeps popping out. All right, we're just going to kind of try and blend that in a little bit. I kind of got a dot where I pushed that down, but that's all right. It's going to look fine. And this color seems to be dark enough for our pencil. Okay, then I did the eraser in Bubble Bath. Just like that. Smoky Slate just for the little metal part. And the black blend, and this is the light, basic black light. And I'm just going to do the very tip of the pencil. And then I use the light crumb cake for the other pencil part. Hold on, I've got ink. Why am I so messy? I don't know. I feel like I need a new blend for the crumb cake too. Look at my tip. It's a mess. Okay, easy breezy pencil, right? Super easy to cut out too. So I'm just going to cut around the edges. The standalone stamp set doesn't have any dies or anything that go with it. So now I also could have just stamped it right on, so I didn't have to cut it out on the piece that we're going to put inside that scalloped rectangle. But I wanted it to give it a little dimension and have it pop up a little bit. So that's why I'm doing it this way. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. All right, so let's start putting everything together. First layer, Calypso Coral. next with the eclectic. Look at the pretzels on the back. Isn't that cute? That's so funny. And there's a stamp set that has pretzels in it too, right? I haven't used that one. I don't know if I think I actually got that one because I thought the ice cream cone in that one was really cute. You know, when they had that stamp sale, I bought some of those standalone stamp sets that were really cute. Okay, gonna put our piece of white on the crushed curry. A little bit of glue on there. This way. Like that, so you can still see the little stitching. All right, let's pop that up. Da-da. Okay, hi everybody. Thanks for joining me. Hi Pam, hi Kelly. Kelly, I don't know if you saw the beginning, but you won last week's share contest, so congratulations and thank you for sharing. Ugh. Okay, same card, right? So we're gonna put it at an angle again. Hold on. There we go. Same exact layout. All right. Same thing we did before with the banner. Just a little bit of adhesive here and more dimensionals. I didn't get a chance to look at the Weather Channel yet to see when are we going to be done with this weather. So hot. All right, let's pop up our pencil, and then we're going to pop up some of the stars too. I think I just popped up one of the stars. All right, this right here. We're going to pop up the navy one. Let me see if I don't think a big dimensional fits on there. Let me get one of the minis. That works better. We'll put that one there. And then we're just going to glue some other ones, right? So let me get all my little glue dots put down. There, here, and then some on the banner, and then one more down here. Okay. So I was kind of trying to break up all the different colors and spread them out. So I'm going to put a little crushed curry one right here, the large Calypso coral, the medium, and the small. It looks like I have this big one left over that I didn't use. Let me put that in my extras. And then this one here. I love these colors together. I think they're cute. Whoops, you don't go there. Hold on. Okay, last one goes right here. All right, and then for the bow this time, I used that Night of Navy bordered ribbon. So let me get that out. And we'll do a bow. I love the navy ribbon. Did you guys see, if any of you guys are demonstrators and have the new catalog or have gotten the new catalog from a demonstrator already, there's a gorgeous Night of Navy ribbon that's coming out. And I think, do I have it here? I think it's Night of Navy. Or maybe it's black, but I think it's Night of Navy. It looks like Night of Navy, and it's a glittered ribbon with gold glitter. Isn't that gorgeous ribbon? I cannot wait to use that. I just got my pre-order stuff from the new mini catalog yesterday, so I looked at it today, and I have some of it I can show to you guys after this video. If you're interested in seeing it, I know I'm not going to do a complete unboxing. I know lots of demonstrators do that, so you guys have probably already seen everything, but I just picked out a few things to show that are kind of my favorites to show so far that I've gotten. Looking forward, I always look forward to the fun fall and Halloween and Christmas, Thanksgiving, all those classes. I love that. Okay. I don't know, fighting with the ribbon tonight. All right, get this out of the way. Find a glue dot. And again, put it right at the top there. Now I didn't do the inside for this one, but you could do the same thing, put some stars on the inside. I don't know what that is that I got over there, but let me just take a little bit of this eraser and just try and get that off of there. Much better. Okay. All right, you guys, that's it, right? Super easy. Our second card. Nice card for a teacher, first day of school, or any day, right? Doesn't have to be the first day. Okay. Ah, Kelly said she just got her pre-order today too. That's exciting. So many fun things. Kelly does gorgeous scrapbook pages, so I'm sure Kelly, for the upcoming holidays, you're going to be doing lots of scrapbook pages with all these beautiful new items. She also does beautiful cards too, by the way. Okay, next one. I was looking for something to do with the whistle. I thought, okay, this to me screams Coach, but I couldn't find any DSP that I really wanted to use. And so then I thought, well, what if I do like a football field type line on the back? So maybe for a football coach or something. So that's kind of what I did. And I'll show you how I did that. So this time I have my card base in basic black, same measurements as before. I have the garden green, and this is 5 1/4 by 4, and we're going to put the lines on that. I have this piece right here. So the next piece is also garden green that I'm going to do like a little frame, and this is 3 1/4 by 2 1/4. And then this is 3 by 2, the basic white cardstock that's going to be the layer inside here that we're going to stamp on. Okay, again, same thing, because basically the same card, right? This one we just turned to a different orientation. All right, so we've got that. And then I cut out 2 sets of the silver foil stars, which I thought were really pretty with this. Okay, so then to do this part right here, all I did was take a chalk marker. And Stampin' Up! Used to make a chalk marker. They don't have it anymore, the Stampin' Chalk marker, and that's what I used on this one. But they don't make this anymore. So then what I did was I ordered from Amazon, and Amazon has these white chalk markers, and these are fabulous markers. They work just as well. So I just want to let you guys know, if you order the make and takes this week, let me just go over that real quickly. And all you have to do is place an order of $35 or more at my website by Sunday. I extended it a day this week. I still like to get all my kits out on Sunday. Because we're not until Thursday this week. So you will get those free. Here's the host code you can use for that. You can also purchase the make and takes for $20 if you don't want to place an order. But if you place an order for make and takes this week, I will include one of these chalk markers in your make and take kit. So you have one that you can make the cards with. Okay, so all I did was take a ruler. I've got this skinny little one right here. And the chalk marker, when you get it, you have to work it to get it going so that, let me just get a regular piece of cardstock, just a scrap, you know, up and down a bunch of times until it starts coming out, right? So that's how you get it started. And then what I did was I just lined it up on my grid on my desk like this, or you could just measure it off and put little ticks at 1/2 inch. And then I'm just going to take my ruler and just go with the skinny side of the marker and just make my lines. And I'm going to do that all the way down every 1/2 inch. Super easy. Now I suppose you could do, you know, you could make any kind of field you wanted if your coach is for something besides football. You know, I'm sure you could do like a little basketball court and put the little basketball lines if you wanted. But we're almost going to be starting football season pretty soon, right? And if you don't like the way it is at the edges, you can do your chalk marker on a bigger piece and then cut it down so it's nice crisp lines on the edges if you like to do it that way. And I think that may be what I did with the first one when I was just playing around and experimenting. One more and then we're all done. Okay, that's it. Now we have our little football field grid. Okay, where is my lid? Okay, so this is nice to have, right? A nice chalk marker to have in your stash of things. Okay, let's do our stamping next. I am going to stamp these in Memento Black. And I've got the coach's whistle right here. I'm not even checking to see if I'm staying in frame today. I should take a look and make sure that you guys can see what I'm doing. And I'm just going to stamp this right here. And then use the same sentiment. So let me just clean that off really quick before I put it in my black. Which it's not going to make a big difference between navy and black, right? Okay. All right, let's color our whistle. Then we've got all our pieces and we're ready to put it together. So let me get, I have, this is the light smoky slate. Let me find my dark smoky slate as well. And I'm just gonna kind of start with that, kind of outline the edges. So this marker is working really nice. I need to replace those other ones. I'm gonna kind of go dark in here. And a little bit darker along the side right here. And then I'll just blend everything in with my light. I guess a whistle could be for police officers too, right? Not just coaches, lifeguards. Who else uses a whistle? Okay, so that's it. We've got our whistle colored in. All right, let's start putting things together. We'll put this on the frame first. All right, just like that. And let's put our football layer down. Okay, we'll pop this up. Come on. Putting it on an angle this way this time. And then the banner. All right, does everybody, is school starting soon? I know, you know, we have a high school down the street from us and they don't start until August 28th this year. But I know some people have started school already. I've seen some pictures on Facebook of people with their kids starting school. I mean, obviously it seems too early to me since it's so hot out here still to be starting school like that. I feel like the summer goes by really quickly, right? It's over in a flash, but we've had lots of fun this summer. We've done lots of things. All right, so we're going to take some of these silver stars and pop them up, and then the other ones we'll just glue down. Okay, I'm still not happy with the way this glue is coming out. There we go. I think that's a little bit better. And that. Okay, let me get my, take your pick to make this a little bit easier this time. And the smaller ones, so you can see I used 2 of each of the sizes. I don't know if that one's gonna stick too well. I love the silver stars, aren't they pretty? Okay, then for this kind of a more masculine ribbon, I went with the black and white gingham. Another favorite, right? use the heck out of this ribbon for lots of different projects. All right. We'll put this one right in the corner. And again, you could finish off the inside any way that you like. If you wanted to do more football field, then you could have just started with a bigger piece of the green, done the lines, and then you could have a row of lines down here too on the white inside. You know, up to you. But I think that's a cute little Coach card. Super easy, right? All these cards are easy. Okay, now I've got this cute little gift box, and I thought this was really cute for a teacher. Have you guys seen these scalloped gift card boxes yet? They're pretty cool. They come in a set, is this 10, a set of 10, and it comes in 2 pieces. So you have this big part right here, and then this is the gift card insert. All right, so we're going to use that, and of course, if you get the make and takes, I'll be sending you one of these. All right, and so these are easy to put together. You don't even need any adhesive. They don't have any adhesive. They just pretty much, let's score everything first. It pretty much just folds together, which is really great. Ah, Lisa said crossing guard. Good one, Lisa, for whistle. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and fold on all the creases, and then this is super easy to put together. So I'm going to do this one first on the edge, and then these 2 can come in here. Let me get this one folded properly too. I think we've got all of them now. Okay, and then I'm going to take these 2 little inside flaps and fold this one over and just tuck it in like that, and you can see how it's got a little area to tuck in, so it's going to stick. So these are super easy. They're a great size. Okay, so the box just closes like this. So you can either put a treat, if you wanted to give the teacher a treat, this would be a really nice baked treat box as well. Or you can put the little insert in. And so it just gets folded like this. And then you can put a gift card in. Let's see, I have a little gift card here. So it's just got the 2 little corners, so you could just tuck it in right here. Amazon would make a great, Starbucks, lots of good teacher. I mean, you don't have to spend a lot of money. You could get like a $5 gift card or someplace where they could buy supplies for their classroom. Or so I just put a little gift card right inside the box, and it fits in there nice. And then we're just going to decorate the outside of the box, and basically we're just going to decorate the top and just tie a ribbon around. So super simple, super easy. You can make a bunch of these if you wanted to. So here's the pieces for this one. Now, these are the other 2 pieces from the Bubble Bath Hearts that we cut out. So I cut out 2 sets, and I used 2 of the big ones on the first card, but now I still have these 2 little pieces left over. So this piece of paper, this designer series paper, is from the Zoo Crew DSP. Remember that DSP? This is from the hobby sheet, right? And it kind of looks like scribbling on a blackboard, right? So we've got this piece right here. And so this is 4 inches by 2 3/4. And then that Delightfully Eclectic DSP, I just cut out a piece that almost looks like a little piece of notebook paper, right? So this is 3 1/4 by 2 inches. And so that's just going to go right across here, and I put that at an angle. You can see the other side of this DSP as well. And we'll just put that here. Okay, let's do our stamping again. So same stamping that we did before. And this time I have the little, the smaller fat, what do you call this, banner die from Stylish Shapes. All right, and we're gonna, again, stamp in Memento. Hi, Lois. All right, so pencil, we're going to color that just exactly the same way I did before. This time I just used the thanks, and I'm going to stamp it kind of to the left side, because I'm going to cut off the other side so that it's flat. All right, so that's ready. Let's do our coloring really quickly. Let me use the bullet point. point on these this time since I was having trouble with the other side. Ooh, look how much darker that is when you use the bullet. That is darker, right? Let's see how that blends in. I don't use the bullet side too often. Looks like it blends pretty well, right? Just takes a minute to get it blended. It's squeaky, right? When you use the bullet tip, it's squeaky. Do teachers use pencils? Do kids use pencils? Is that like on the school supply list anymore to do? It was always on ours as kids. You had to have #2 pencils. I still use pencils sometimes at work, but you know, the ones that click down with the lead, not the ones that need to be sharpened. Okay, let's add a little light smoky slate. But one pencil sharpener in the classroom, right? And everybody had to get in line to use the pencil sharpener if they needed to sharpen their pencil at school. I'm really dating myself now, right? Because it was attached to the wall. Things have changed. Let's see, I'm looking for my black so I can do the little tip of the pencil. And then let's do the bullet on this side too. That's much easier and much better. And I feel like it's a little bit lighter too. Okay, there's our pencil. We're gonna cut it out again. But not with my ribbon scissors. It was always so fun to get your school supplies at the beginning of the year, right? Especially a new box of crayons. That was like the best thing ever. And if you got the 64 pack, that was amazing. All the beautiful colors of crayons. Okay. But sometimes the teachers put on the list just for like a 24 pack or something. I always wanted the 64, but I like to color. Okay. All right, so popping our pencil up, let's pop up both the hearts. I think I can fit a regular dimensional on this medium-sized one, and then a mini on the little teeny tiny one. I like the colors for this too. Of course, I'm partial to pink, right? We know that. I'm gonna cut this off right about here, just straight across, and then just add some adhesive and put that right up to the corner, just like that. All right, let's put our hearts down. And then we're going to use some of that white glittered organdy ribbon, and that's still available, but it's on online exclusives now. All right, and we'll take some seal and put this whole thing down on the top of our box, leaving a little bit of a white border around. Okay, and now we'll just take some of the white glittered organdy ribbon and we'll just tie it around the box. And again, put a little treat in there, put a gift card, but what a nice little first day of school gift for the teacher. And right about here. Okay, nice and big ribbon. Let me just cut off. I want this to go this way. And that's it. Really cute little gift box, right? All right, you guys. So those are our 4 nice and easy projects for this week. Again, I've got the make and takes available if you would like the make and takes for these cards. So let me show you my reject card too, because I was trying to use the other stamp in the set. Let me show you. The only stamp I didn't use was this one right here, this little siren. So I was trying to do like a police car one. And so I kind of did this one here, and I was trying to do like a badge. But then I decided I really didn't like this card. So this was a reject, and this was not going to go into the class. But anyway, here's what we made tonight then. The thank you for everything you do for nursing, for the football coach, for the teacher, and then cute little gift box for the teacher. All right, you guys, let me go over a couple of quick things, and then if you want to see a couple sneak peeks of a couple products, I have those. If you earned coupons, now's the time to redeem them in August. Okay, today is the last day to order this paper pumpkin kit, which is the Meaningful Flowers. So the 10th is the cutoff for that. If you would like a copy of the project measurement and supply sheet for these cards, you can drop me an email. I'd be happy to send this to you. Also, if you're on my email list, I send this out. You'll get it in the email tomorrow for that. Sweet Stampin' Friends tutorial. If your order is $35 or more, you will receive, I'll email you a digital copy of this. And this month we all did something with the beautiful balloon set. So all the PDFs are in here for all the different cards. So lots of fun different things. There's a scalloped gift box in here. Look at that, to put a gift card in. Look at, here's one of Kelly's scrapbook pages is in here. So really fun. You'll get this free with a $35 order in my store. This is the card that I did for it. And this is just a little pop-up happy birthday card, just where the inside kind of pops up like this. And it says, I think it's time for a celebration. We've got that little clear acetate. So when you open it up, it just kind of sits popped up. I don't know if you can see it at that angle. All right, let me show you. I'm not sure what we're doing next week, but I will be here on Tuesday live with something. And then let me show you just a couple of quick products that I got in my order. The stamp sets I wanted to show you, these are the ones. I know I'm a little premature for Happy New Year, but I knew I had to have fireworks, and there's a die set that goes with this one too, because I'll definitely use these for the 4th of July and use, you know, that's a good one to have and to keep. Then for fall, I love this rustic crate, and it's got dies that cut out like almost like a 3D looking crate. So we've got our pumpkins and flowers and even some poinsettias. And then this is another one. This cute little pick of the patch set comes with a punch. Remember, get the punches early because they do sell out. So I already have the punch for this. I think it's across the room. I didn't bring that out. But look at the little pumpkin faces. So this is going to be fun to play with. And then I ordered a couple of the Christmas things early. The sparkling snowflakes, because there is some gorgeous paper to go with this, which I have, but I didn't bring over. I didn't want to put too much stuff on here. The very cute stamp set, and really fun paper goes with this, and also a punch that punches out the bear, so get that punch early too. The Joy of Noel, I think this is going to be a really pretty set to color. So just, you know, kind of a few starter things that I got for myself up front. And then I like some of the ribbons I got was that navy. Of course, you know I'm partial to glitter, right? You guys know I love glitter everything. And this sparkle ribbon right here, which is almost velvety feeling. It's real soft. And then this one with this, it's like a sheer white with silver edge. That's going to make some beautiful Christmas cards. And then check this out for Halloween. This is iridescent ribbon, and it is awesome. And there's also some glow-in-the-dark embellishments for Halloween cards. So I'm super excited about that. And then this I was excited about too. So these are the adhesive back star trinkets, and look how beautiful those are in the gold. So there's a nice nativity set that they have this year too, and papers and stuff. So I'm going to get that whole set too, so we can do some of those cards. And then I thought this was fun and pretty festive. This is just some little shakers. So what are these called? Loose holly gems and sequins. Let me see if I can open this up and not spill it all over the place. But look at the pretty colors. You can see the gold musical notes in here, and the little green holly leaves and the red. Look how pretty those are. So this is going to be really fun to embellish things at Christmas with. So those are just a couple of my favorite things that I pulled out so far. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great weekend. And I will talk to you next week. Thanks so much. Bye, everybody.